Hey guys, so today we're going to start off with the most important principle, I would say, to yoga, but honestly to life. And in this time of coronavirus and just like what everything that entails of chaos and panic and stress and a lack of connection, the most important thing that we can do is to calm our minds, to calm our breath, and to really enhance our connection where we can. So, luckily, the easiest way to do that is just breathing. And that sounds kind of silly and also a bit like annoyingly familiar because all you hear all the time is like, just breathe. And if it was that simple, none of us would be having this problem of feeling anxious or feeling disconnected or feeling even like physically uncomfortable. But our breath is like the gateway to comfort inside our minds and inside of our souls and inside of our bodies. So we are going to get to some yoga like postures and target some areas of tension in our bodies. But the most important thing to learn is to learn how to breathe. So the most amazing thing about breath is when you're breathing, it's a full body breath. That's a piece of tree blowing in the wind across my camera. So what I mean by that is a lot of times when we breathe, we have two different types of breathing. We have chest breathing and belly breathing. And those are directly connected to two different types of nervous systems that we have. And that's the parasympathetic nervous system, which is related with our belly breathing, and that is when we are relaxed. So the parasympathetic nervous system is when we reproduce, it's when we're eating, it's when we're sleeping, it's when we can think most logically and make the soundest judgments. Then, in contrary, our sympathetic nervous system is the fight or flight. So it's when we're panicking, it's when we feel like we can't catch a breath, our heart's racing. And it's easy to get caught up in this, right? We have so much to do in our day, and sometimes we don't even realize that we haven't taken a deep breath. And that's why we come here, and it can take only 5 minutes to just remind your body to jump into a parasympathetic nervous system, and that completely shifts your whole body for that day. Now, the more you can do it, great, but you've already done the best thing that you can do for yourself by listening to this video. Like, awesome job, guys. This is the kindest thing you can do for yourself, because what we're doing is we're going to shift our body into parasympathetic nervous system. So I'm going to talk you through it to understand the concepts of it, and then we'll practice and I'll count you through the steps. So we're going to do what's called box breathing. So what that means is the breathing is going to be broken up into increments. So when you inhale, and I'm a very visual person, so for me it helps to visualize it. So if you have your full capacity of your abdominal area of your torso, from the bottom of your pelvis to the bottom of your throat, imagine that's the space that your lungs are going to fill with air and then contract and push the air out. So we're going to break that inhale down to 3 sections. So we're going to first inhale the bottom part, kind of like we're an ant and we have like 3 different parts of our abdominal cavity. So you're going to inhale that first part from the bottom of your pelvis floor to the lower parts of your ribs. So you're going to really push your belly out. You're going to think about filling it up to the max. So that'll be a 5 count. Each increment that we do will be 5 seconds. So we'll inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll hold it. So when we're holding it, we're not taking in any more air. We're not pushing any air out. We're simply just sitting. Like, I kind of think about like closing a valve. Like, we're just keeping it there. And you can feel eventually, sometimes maybe you can, sometimes maybe you won't, maybe you never will, and you'll have your own experience. But this feeling of keeping the air in that space. So you'll inhale, feel it in your belly, and you're going to hold it in your belly. Then you'll inhale after holding it for 5 seconds, the second portion. So from the bottom of our ribs to about your sternum. So you're really going to then be feeling your ribs expand. So when your ribs expand, sometimes it's easy to think about our ribs only going one way, but we really want to think about them expanding out in front of us, out, that was lemons dropping from the lemon tree, out to the side, and our back ribs. So whatever you can visualize, just picture those ribs getting bigger and bigger, and your lungs getting fuller and fuller, and pushing those ribs out. So we'll inhale that for 5, then we'll hold for 5. So again, kind of closing that valve. And in those times where we sit and close, feel that air, feel it circulating in your body. And it's okay, it's normal for it to feel a bit uncomfortable, because what you're actually doing is you're experiencing that level of carbon dioxide inside your body, and we're not used to that. Our body wants to just push it out through the exhale, but what it's actually doing is oxygenizing your blood and making your lung capacity bigger. So these are all wonderful beneficial things that will combat things like corona and make your immune system stronger, make your muscles stronger, make your blood pump more vigorously and cleaner and more oxygenated. So after that second inhale and holding for 5 seconds, we'll inhale from our sternum to the top of our throat. And this time we're pretty full at this point, but try to really keep inhaling for that last 5 count. Even if you feel like you can't quite squeeze any more air in, really focus on feeling the air flood through your nostrils. Just even if you really can't feel any more air in, just that sensation of pulling and then holding at the top. Now, after we hold for that top 5 count, we're going to all want to go and just relax. But the most important thing about any breathing exercise is your exhale. And that's where you're going to find the control. This is where we train our minds to stay calm in moments of panic, in moments when we feel like we're at our max, when we feel like we can't take on any more, but we can still control our breath. So this practice, this 5-minute practice, is what allows you to be able to say, I'm in the midst of panic and I can't do any more. I am at my max, but what I can do is I can breathe and I can control that soft air and I can let it move out of me and I can feel it in my body. I can feel my breath. I can feel my soul. I am going to be okay. So when we're at that top of inhale, we're going to slowly exhale for 5, going down those same compartments. So you'll exhale from 5, letting the air come out of your throat to the top of your sternum. We'll hold for 5. Then you're going to contract your ribs. Think about squeezing your ribs against your lungs. I really think about squeezing those bottom 2 ribs. It really lets me get a nice grip on my lungs there. We'll push that second half out, and then we'll hold for 5. Now this point, again, it's kind of the equivalent to that inhale at the top. When we push out from the bottom of our ribs to the bottom of our pelvis, we're going to be completely without air. You want to get all of that air out. So often throughout our daily life and our daily practices, running the grocery store, riding horses, working from home, we don't exhale completely. So give your body that experience to see what it's like to completely have no air out of your lungs. Push and push and push and push, and then hold. And then you're going to hold and know that it will be uncomfortable. Know that you will feel your body contracting without air, but know that you can maintain that and you will be okay. And then after 5 seconds, you can let your belly expand and greet that fresh air with so much joy and welcoming, and just feel your belly flourish. So, as you guys can tell, I'm really excited about this. So just to wrap it up, or to overview before we begin, we're going to inhale for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold for 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale accordingly. Most important thing before we begin, I'm sitting in locust pose. So if your knees allow, that's great. The most important thing is just to have your spine straight. So I really emphasize our seats bones. So my thumbs are my spine. My index fingers are the top of my pelvic floor, the front part of my pelvic floor, and my little wedge here, the sides of my diamond, those are my hip bones. So it's really good to sit and just establish your sit bones. Feel them, rock side to side, left one, right one. Just get familiar with them, know them. And then find your tailbone, that thumb, and think about pushing that tailbone down. So we're grounding down into the earth so we can create that natural human traction and lift our spine up. And then as we're breathing and filling our lungs and filling the space between our rib cage, we're actually lifting our spine and getting more space between our vertebrae. So combating arthritis, discomfort in our spine. And then as we exhale, we keep our chest up like we have a laser beam shooting from our heart to the sky, because we always want to lead with our heart forward in life. And then as we exhale, we're keeping that nice strong spine and then gripping those muscles, those intercostal muscles of our ribs around our lungs to build those muscles to help keep our spine nice and tall and elongated. So let's go ahead and find a nice seated position. Find each hip's bones. Take a moment to identify your spine pushing down into the ground. Taking a moment to notice your breath here. See, observe what it's like, just naturally. A cute, inquisitive, hey, what are you like today? With no judgment or expectations. And then as you feel yourself gently inhale, find your chest. Let those shoulders relax down away from your ears. You can use your hands and your knees for a little guided support. And just lifting that chest up ever so slightly as we push that tailbone down. Let our elbows relax down. Feel the sides of our rib cage lift up, but our elbows relax down like our waist is growing up off of our hips. Maybe we rock our head a little side to side. Think about leading with the bottom of your jaw. Noticing the space between the bottom of your jaw and your left and your right collarbone as you rock it side to side. And do whatever little movements feel good here, just about getting ourselves comfortable. Now, when we get into our breathing takes practice. So little tips and hints that help keep us anchored to our breathing. We feel our mind get distracted, or we feel like we lost the technique. Little helpful tricks are feeling the air move in and out of your nostrils. Sometimes I know I can get a little discombobulated whether I'm breathing in or breathing out. So having that directional compass of my nostrils and feeling the air move in or out is very helpful. And also our throat Our throat is the passageway between our nose and our lungs. So ask yourself, as you're breathing, can I feel the breath move in, down my throat? And can I feel it move up and out of my throat? In this practice, we will keep our mouth shut and breathe in and out of our nose. So let's all come together, and we're going to take a nice inhale and a gentle exhale, and we'll start as close to empty lungs as we can get, and with an empty lungs we will begin. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold at the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale slowly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sternum to bottom of lungs, exhale, 3, 2, 1, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold empty, 4, 3, 2, 1, belly expands, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold full belly, 4, 3, 2, 1, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, slow exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale, squeezing ribs tight, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, pushing that air out, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale as much as you can here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, spine stays straight, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, feel that air inside your lungs still, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, ribs squeeze, belly button pushes to spine, 4, 5, empty, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, fill your belly up, let it expand, 3, 4, 5, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, much air as you can get in, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, push your belly out, be as wide as you can, 5. Hold, full lungs, full of life. 4, 5. Exhale slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, feel that life inside of you. 3, 4, 5. Gently let it fall away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, muscles contract, bodies relaxed. 3, 4, 5. Exhale it all out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Muscles relaxed, contracted, body is relaxed. 1, 2, and inhale. 5. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, let the breath fall, muscles contract, mind and body stays relaxed. 3, 4, 5. Hold. Feel your air inside your lungs still. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last exhale, push it all out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Biggest inhale all the way. Fill it all the way up. All the way from top to bottom. No 3 counts. All the way at the top. And this time we're going to hold that full lungs all the way at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Stay in there with me, guys. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. You are relaxed. 26, 27. You can do anything. 28, 29, 30. Hold and slowly exhale. Inhale normal. We'll just go back to normal breathing. Exhale. Inhale normal breathing. I'm taking 5 breaths here and normal breathing. Noticing and feeling that air move from top to bottom, bottom to top. Filling your body with life and gently squeezing and hugging air out. Keeping your eyes closed here, go ahead and bring your hands into a prayer position. You just filled your body with the life force. It is the same life force that breathes the trees, that breathes the ocean, that breathes the animals that walk on this planet. We are all filled by the same force of breath and life. And we breathe it in to notice it and thank it. And we exhale it as our special, special blessing to be able to observe this life that we live, to be able to observe this life that we are given. Our beautiful breath is our connection to life. The more we observe it and harness it and know that we can control it, the more control we have of our life. I would like to complete today's practice with a few positive affirmations with the words I am. So please repeat after me in your head, in your mind's eye, out loud for best benefit. Repeat the statement with full conviction and heartfelt intention. I am. I am strong. I am beautiful. I am smart. I am enough. I am love. I am loved. I am affluent. I am successful in everything I do. I am wealthy. I am a money magnet. I am provided for. I am educated. I am love. I am infinite. I am God. I am the controller of my own destiny. I am a light. And with that said, we are going to seal these positive affirmations with one more deep inhale together. Slow exhale. And we will repeat the words that mean the light in me honors and sees the light in you. And that word that we will seal our practice with today is namaste. So I say to you who have joined me, thank you. I want to give you so much love, inspiration, and blessings. Namaste.